Noting with satisfaction the progress of reforms in the country, and particularly judicial reforms, Annan said focus must now shift to ensuring a fair and free general election to avoid a repeat of the 2007-2008 mayhem.
We are leaving here confident or very hopeful that there will be peaceful elections. But steps need to be taken, first of all, to organize the elections properly.
Annan said IEBC can only succeed in the enormous task ahead if all government institutions and Kenyans in general commit themselves to owning the process.
All relevant institutions must be ready to play their expected role. The judiciary, the parliament, the police, and other security agencies all have critical parts to play.
He said the unfinished work of passing pieces of legislations necessary for a fair process, such as the gender rule, should be expedited to avoid last-minute crisis.
A failure to do so would deny Kenyan women their right to fully participate in democratic governance. Indeed, it could lead to a constitutional crisis, and leaders must do everything necessary to avoid this outcome.
Noting that the recent spell of violence in the country, especially the northern Kenya and Tana Delta, does not augur well for the path of elections, Annan called for speed in appointing the Police Inspector General to beef up security.
It is vital that the agreed security sector reforms are carried through, and that the Inspector General of Police is appointed as soon as possible.
Concerning the presidential bids of ICC suspects Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto, the panel opined that it is upon the Kenyan courts to determine whether they should vie.
Matumaini yetu ni kwamba uamuzi utaweza kufikiwa na kwamba uamuzi huo utaheshimiwa kusudi tuende kwa amani na haki kwenye uchaguzi mkuu inshallah tarehe 4 mwezi Machi mwakani.
The panel undertook to make more frequent visits in the run-up to the elections to oversee a fair process. And as the chief mediator concluded his mission, he leaves politicians with one piece of advice: watch your tongues.